Hello friends, this is Pastor Steve Knutson, Senior Pastor at First Lutheran Church, bringing another light for today. At the beginning of Lent, I thought about what I might give up fast for Lent. I thought about maybe giving up carbs for Lent. Now we are coming to the end of Lent, and we realize that we have been fasting in so many unexpected ways. We've been, for many of us, fasting from work, fasting from our regular patterns of living, of what we do, fasting from going out, fasting from restaurants and movies, fasting even from being able to get together with friends. And what we're discovering with all of that is perhaps how fasting really works. And that in a way, what fasting does is that it brings us to a point of irritation, brings us to a point of dissatisfaction and dislocation. And it's not fun and it's not easy. But what we realize with that is that we're also brought to that point of maybe what's going on inside of us, of how we have in these everyday things perhaps latched on so strongly that we turn our attention away from God, from spiritual matters. There's something else that fasting does, is that it opens up a space, a place in our heart and our soul that we can be attentive to the presence and the working of God in our life. That when really the purpose of Lenten fasting is that we become more sensitive to God and to who God is for us. And so I would invite you, as we come to the end of Lent and as we realize all the things that we have given up, that we also think about how our life has been opened up to God, opened up to the movement of the Spirit, opened up to the presence of God. Maybe it is in some way that we've been surprised by that. Maybe it's simply been a way in which we recognize a hunger for God, a hunger for something deeper spiritually. One of the ways in which I practice the presence of God and open myself to God's presence is a simple prayer in which I pray, Lord, have mercy. And in the morning, I'll close my eyes, and as I breathe in, I'll say, Lord, and as I breathe out, I'll say, have mercy. And in that centering in God's presence of Lord, have mercy, I become attuned and attentive to God's presence in my life, not just simply for that moment, but for the day. And as I find myself having to fast from so many things, in that prayer of Lord, have mercy, I become aware of God's presence and working in my life. So may God's peace and blessing be with you today. Until tomorrow, have a good day.